Spot. There's a squirrel. He's right there. Back spot. That squirrel. He back squirrel. Back spot. He looking at squirrel. He looking for pecans. That squirrel. He looking for a pecan right now. Back spot. That squirrel. He went. What? Squirrel. You want me to get you a pecan, squirrel? I put pecans out here, and the squirrels, they come and get them, and squirrels will get 5 or 6 pecans, put them in their mouth, and they go store them up. Back spot, did you see that squirrel right there, back spot? Back spot, I gonna tell everybody this story. You never heard this story here before, have you, back spot? Hungry Jack, back spot. He's passed out right now. Back spot passed out. Right. Oh, white dot. Back spot white dot. I call back spot white. He's passed out right now on back. He can't move. Back spot cannot move right now on back spot. He can't move right now on back spot. He paralyzed. Right. Back spot's paralyzed right now. Sometimes I can do black spot like this. He's okay. Sometimes he's scritch, and gonna bite me on basketball. Well, my story right now is when I was growing up in 1950s and 1960s, we had about 100,000 acres that we would play on, have good times. And we had horses and the people we knew, they had had a store, and they sold, this old country store, and back in the 50s and 60s, and they sold Coca-Colas, groceries, cigarettes, beer, gun bullets for guns, dynamite. And when I was growing up, we used to act like Indians, and we'd go to the store, and we would get dynamite and blasting caps. You take dynamite and blasting caps, and the blasting cap fuse. You take dynamite, put a blasting cap in the. You take dynamite, you put the dynamite. You put the blasting cap in the dynamite. You take the fuse, put it in the blasting cap. So what we used to do was we'd ride horses, and we would take dynamite, like you see on the Western days. We would take dynamite and we would light the dynamite. We would be riding horses. We would be playing Cowboys and Indians. We'd have rifles and guns on the side back in the 50s and 60s. But we would take dynamite, put a blasting cap inside the dynamite, a fuse inside the blasting cap, and we would light the fuse on the dynamite, and the dynamite would go pshh. And just before the dynamite would blow up, we'd take the dynamite and throw it, and dynamite would go boom. It blow up. Whatever the dynamite would hit, it would blow up. Back when I was growing up, they would take dynamite. The putt wooders, when they cut down trees in the swamps and cut down trees, they take dynamite and they would blow the stumps. They take a dynamite, they put it under a tree stump, and you light it and you blow a tree stump, the tree stump would blow up. And so what we would do is take the dynamite and we would ride around like a bunch of wild Indians, and it's a miracle we didn't kill ourselves. And we'd ride around with dynamite We'd light the dynamite. We'd wait till the fuse got about this here close to blowing up. Then we'd throw it. Yeah, sometimes dynamite would blow up in the air. Sometimes the dynamite would hit the ground. And but we used to do that. We used to have fun doing that. We played Cowboys and Indians, and you had 10,000 acres, and we'd have something like 10 horses and 10 people on horses. We'd ride around and just play games on the horses, and how people do horseback riding today. Well, we would do horseback riding, but we would use live dynamite, and we would blow up different things. We would take a dynamite. We'd have old cars and trucks back in the 50s and 60s. We'd take dynamite and stick the dynamite up under a car or truck and light it, and it'd blow up, and a truck or car would just flip over 2 or 3 times and land. But back in the 50s and 60s, they used the dynamite to blow up stumps, tree stump. They cut down a tree. They got to replant the land. So they'd blow up the stump, take a dynamite and blow up the stump. Then they'd go out there with a tractor and pull up what they blowed up. But that's what we used to do back in the 50s and the 60s, was ride horses. We played Cowboys and Indians. And we just had a good time, it was just a good time. And had a store. They must have had 10,000 bullets in the store. But we'd go in a store and just, we'd go in and get 1,000 bullets for different guns. And we just go out there like stupid people, just, we was teenagers or whatever. We just go pow, 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 a million. We'd shoot 1,000 bullets up when we was growing up. And Cowboys and Indians, what we'd played. And we had, we had over 1,000 acres, but we had about 10,000 acres that we would play on. That was our game. That's what we did. Had a black spot, a red-headed black spot. It's a red-headed, but we'd just a game we played back in the 50s and the 60s. The store had on Sundays. On Sundays, we'd go in there and take dynamite. Take sticks of dynamite. We'd take beer. We was in our teens, 15, 14, 13 years old, 12 years old. Well, we'd take the beer, the dynamite, bullets, and, we'd take 1,000 rounds of bullets. Just shoot them up, no big deal. Just shoot bullets, just shoot them up. Many a day I have took 10, 20, 30 sticks of dynamite, hold them in my hand till they get about this close to the fuse, and just throw them, just throw them up in the air and watch them boom. It's a miracle I didn't blow myself up. And well, that's what we used to do. And it was just, like I say, we'd do that. We'd hunt, we'd hunt all kind of animals, shoot them and kill them. And we'd have dynamite. Watch some of the old westerns where they have dynamite. And what dynamite does. And that's the way I grew up. Dynamite, they come in, they was about that big around, and about 12, 14 inches long. You take a blasting cap, you stick it in top of the dynamite. You take a fuse, stick it in the blasting cap, and the fuse would be however long you want. If you want the fuse to be this here long, or if you want the fuse to be this here long, and then you just cut the fuse off where you wanted it, and you light it, and then you throw it and it blow up. And, I blew up a many stumps in the woods, in the swamps, woods. 2 or 3 cars and trucks. We'd stick 2 or 3 dynamites under trucks and cars and blow them up. and they blow up. They flip 4 or 5 times with the dynamite on them. But yeah, that's how I was raised. I lived in the swamps, in the forest, in the woods, dirt road, country, and we'd just take dynamite and just blow it up. You know, you can read about dynamite, you can watch movies on dynamite, and come in a red little package about that big around, 12, 14 inches long, and yeah, we used to play Cowboys and Indians. Where the Cowboys and Indians back and forth. We'd throw dynamite at each other, and it would blow up. The horses would jump up, whatever and all. But it was just fun. We just had a good time. That's another short story about me and dynamite. When I was growing up, bullets. We used to take bullets, thousand. We used to take 500, 600,000 bullets, and 2 or 3 different guns, and just shoot the bullets, bow, 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 just shoot the bullets up. Like there was popcorn, like there was candy, nothing to it. That's the way I was raised. But anyway, I'm gonna stop this video. Another short story about me and how I was raised up and what I used to do. Stop this video. There's black spot right there. Black spot. He's right here. Black spot. Black spot. Look right here. Look right here. Look right here. Black spot. Look. The camera. Everybody wants to see black spot. Everybody wants to see black spot. Green eyes. Yeah, black spot. Okay, black spot. I'm gonna stop this video. Stop.